Manifesting and attracting what we want out of life all starts in the mind. It all starts in the mind. And when I learned that concept, it was a game changer for me. It was a game changer for me. Because I realized that we so often focus on what we don't want. We don't want this, we don't want that. And in our focusing, we draw what we don't want constantly to us. It keep coming to us, because we get that feeling of, I don't want that. That make me feel like this. I don't want it. Instead of focusing on, I want this. This is what I want from life. This is what I want. And when we focus on what we want from life, and we get that feeling of, once I get it, this is the feeling that I'm gonna have, and we hold on to that feeling. We hold on to that feeling. So I said that to say, we're always manifesting. We're always manifesting. We are powerful beings. We are creators. Be mindful of what you create. Create what you want and not what you don't want. So let me tell you my story. This is my story, my gift. I had to sit in my gift, sit in it. Whew. But now I want to share with you all. So growing up and going through school, I hated that I stuttered. I hated that part of me so much. Cause I'm social. I love talking to people and I love being around people. But I stuttered, and that held me back for so long. Because I was ashamed of who I was. And I was ashamed. Well, hold up. That's not who I am. I stutter here and there, but that's not who I am. But I was ashamed of it. And so, not just to say, I hated that. I hated that God made me stutter. Like, why? Why would you do that? Why? I hate it. I hate it. But when I finally realized what self-love is loving even the parts that you hate, that I despise of. I had to love that part too. I had to love that part. And then when I realized that I have to love that part, I also realized that I manifested who I am now. Who I am. I may still stutter here and there, but I don't have that same feeling of shameness. I love me. I love every part of me. Every part of me. I hated giving speeches, presentations. I hated it. Now for my job, I present to people in front of folks. And I'm talking to people constantly, all day long. And I realized, you go, you doing it, and I'm proud of me. I am proud of me, because if you would have known where I came from, internally, people may not have known. But I am grateful. I am grateful for who I am and who I'm going to be too. So let me just share this. In college, I had to take communication class in order to graduate. My first communication class. And the first time I had to present, I got up before the class, y'all. I was nervous before I got up, nervous while I was presenting, and I was so nervous and ashamed afterward, because I was so embarrassed, because I did horrible. Like, I fumbled over every word. It was because I was so nervous. I was so nervous. And so I went home that day and I cried. And I was like, where would I be able to work when I can't even talk? And I felt like people was going to think that I was stupid, I was slow. Y'all, I'm telling you, I hated that part of it. I hated it. But just to look at me now, look at me now. I manifested this. I manifested with love. Because I love me. Every part of me. I love me. I love y'all gotta love on yourself. Even the parts you don't like. Even if I continue to stutter, I won't feel the same way about my stutter. I will stand up with confidence and with authority. Because if it wasn't for me looking past my stuttering and saying, move out my way, I won't be talking to y'all today. I won't be working the job that I'm working at today. Because just the other weekend, I was a panelist up on the Domestic Violence Symposium for Agape. And I was alongside some big, well-known people, some well-spoken people. And I was honored. I was honored to be asked. I was honored. Just to sit in my story and know. I'm getting emotional now, not because I'm sad, because this is tears of joy. I am joyous right now. Y'all, see, I go on and on. I love y'all. I promise you, I love y'all. But I love me first. I love me so much. Whew. I love y'all. That's why I'm sharing this story with y'all. That's my gift to y'all. My story is my gift.